terms of like locking her down and then just essentially blowing her up is another question. That's why I'm wondering, like, is there some reason why that skin might be better than some other skin?
I don't think it's like the eye blitzcrank situation.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. Rocking a hard place. It's where Dudu is, and there's the gold card. First blood. Yep, Faker now not too far behind as far as EXP as well, as they're going back top lane. Faker doesn't care about that minion wave whatsoever. As the Obliterate comes in, I believe he did have Death Realm. And Canna's in there at the moment, but they use his cleanse. And they get 2 summoner spells out of the Callista. Definitely good news, is this is just getting cruel.
Death Realm not up right now.
Yeah, Dudu just not having a good time. Just until his flash comes back up again, or what that is. But I have a feeling that T1 aren't going to be giving away another Drake without a fight. As Death Realm comes down, Canna actually not surviving too well outside of that. But now, in comes Cad. There's the bad news for Canna. Easily, Cad just walks on over. So a little bit of an overextension there from Canna. Cost him his life.
Yeah, kind of interesting. I think if you see the Mordekaiser getting that aggressive, you have to know that Trundle's coming or Syndra's coming, so I think you should save your hook shot. And then Dudu pushes out for some reason. I don't know. He's obsessed with pushing the lane, and he is going to give another kill over
He's milling about. And if Harmor Life don't make quick decisions, they need to be decisive in this game. Otherwise, things will just slowly fall away from them. This is going to be a 50-50 though, as there's the Destiny. In goes Curry. We'll see who steals it, and it is going to be Cuz. As Curry goes in, 4-man knock-up, and Teddy doing so much damage. Curry is going to fall down, but the Mordekaiser is already dead. Unfortunately, didn't have that, as Destiny has been popped. Looks like T1 still want to deny Soul Point. Canna here towards the bottom side. And there's the Destiny. Faker gets down south of the Dragon. Wildcard starting to do a bit of damage here, as we'll see whether Cuz can get another steal. There's the Fate's Call as Miru flashes onto Cuz and takes him down. But the Drake is going to forced to play to the beat of T1's drum, as Faker is put in the Death Realm for a little while. Exhaust comes through, as Faker does have Flash if he'd like it. Going to use Zhonya's first, and Death's Grasp not going to be quite enough, as he's got Destiny. Teddy comes in. They want to take down Miru first. Very smart, actually. And then Faker jumps in.
It's not going to be easy. He's going to buy a lot of time for his team to get over to the split push lane and to help him out. And Faker did a great job of surviving for that amount of time. Humble Life kind of grasping at straws with that pick.
All right, well, Viper's actually able to get a fair bit of work done here, as the Sentry Turret also onto Curry doing a ton of damage, as Viper with super balanced, as Dudu's getting solid underneath his turret here by Canna. And as Dudu's just going to get murdered underneath Nexus turrets! What the heck, Canna?
Oh, man. I actually feel bad for him.
Oh, my goodness.
0 and 8 now has been achieved, I suppose, as Canna is not being very nice to the rookie player here from Hanwha.
They were affected by their losses in the spring season. Remember, it was actually a week of not exactly the best, as Miru...
Bullying is not okay, okay?
I think I've seen this like montage video of, look at this broke! About a year or 2 ago, something like that. And we're just going to see the Trundle die very, very quickly. Canna's found his way into the backline. Viper is still alive, but I don't think there's enough years ever anywhere that's going to save them, as Faker makes sure that Miru is not able to get any work done with the ultimate. No one's dead on the side of T1, and they kill turrets extraordinarily quickly. Lehens goes into his stopwatch, but he will be taken down. Miru also, that was incidental damage, I guess, as Viper Captain Jack cleanse, but honestly, it just does not matter what this Aphelios does, because the Nexus has been destroyed. T1 with an absolute blowout against Humble. It's a very depressing 1.3k in comparison to 12.7. It looks a little...
That was T1 versus Hanwha Life, game number 1. Both teams are looking for their first victory of the split. T1 had a stomp in this game, especially up against the new roster from Hanwha Life Esports. Twisted Fate was B1 card for T1, which means that Twisted Fate is now on the top on the tier list. And also, Nidalee had a huge jungle priority, so Twisted Fate has so much space to roam around. So, Mordekaiser dying so much was one of the biggest reasons Hana Life dropped this game. So, this time around, Hana Life kind of showed what happens when a team fails to decide or focus on one play. So, if you are having a bad game, you actually have to focus on one strategy. So, for example, if Syndra had a cleanse as a summoner spell, she actually should have pushed harder and trying to absorb one gank trial using his spell and kind of putting more pressure and keeping Twisted Fate from roaming around. But today, none of the players were pulling up the performance that each champions were kind of needed to do. So I guess Syndra should have pulled up a cleaner decision overall, but at the same time, Hana Life having such a hard game on the top side was a huge issue as well. So there were two dragon fights that showcased that in the indecisiveness of the team with the team fight comp. Mordekaiser should have to be in a very front line, maybe trying to even death realm Nidalee to secure the dragon for Hana Life, because that was the main point that Hana was trying to snowball around. Hana Life managed to pop the flash out of Nidalee, so they should have focused even more on the dragon fight and contested harder, maybe even at all costs. But Dudu's positioning was so off, and Cat had extra pressure on his shoulder to smite fight with a well-fed jungler. And they had a very similar fight again around this dragon fight. Trundle was the only one actually trying the dragon, so rest of the players were not in the right position. So Mordekaiser was not able to make any plays with his ability. In short, this game indicates that the pressure of LCK games. So maybe the rookie players are kind of being suppressed by this kind of pressure around them having their debut game. I guess Hana Life should have been geared up with higher confidence in order to secure a win. Let's check out who will be the POD of T1 for game number 1. Faker on Twisted Fate. Faker did a lot of damage to turrets. 2/3 of the entire team's damage on the buildings of Hana Life Esports, and a very experienced player, Faker himself, was so good at reading that Dudu was having maybe a little bit of jitter on stage to have his rookie days. So he was so good at just picking on him throughout the game. T1 as a stronger team, well, we were expecting them to kind of outperform Hana Life Esports, but maybe this time could be Hana Life Esports underperforming due to a lot of pressure and anxiety. So Faker almost a clean score over here, getting that POG, except for the media votes. So let's move on to game number 2 for T1 versus Hana Life Esports, whether Hana Life will sub in experienced players or whether they'll keep with this new roster. So I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
이어지는 두 팀의 경기 함께 하시죠.